This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
Thank you, Lisa. Friday, Oilersnation Radio. The boys are very distracted by the Ryder Cup.
Liam is.
I bet. Let me see what's on your phone. I bet it's over there. Oh, look at it.
Show notes, playa.
Show notes.
Ryder Cup.
Yep. You can only have one tab open on.
Yeah, quick close of that tab.
I just remembered we can do the game we did last week. We can do it again.
Go get your whiteboards.
I'll go get the whiteboards at a different time.
Okay.
But I have a game we can play if the news is a little light.
I like a
It's
game.
a great game.
It's a really fun game.
Reese beat us last week. He also said cracked on the show.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, he's cracked.
Yeah, he said he's cracked.
That's the thing.
Is that what the kids are saying now?
Yeah, that means like
How old is Reese?
12?
22.
20. Oh, yeah, I got to run this past some people at work. Then we'll see what.
Cracked.
Cracked.
Yeah, he said cracked.
All right.
It was crazy.
I used to have a magazine subscription to Cracked Magazine back in the 90s. It was like Mad.
It was like what?
No fold-ins, though. No fold-ins.
That little Red Bull fridge we have out there is cracked. It is so
cracked?
damn good.
Should we get a new one?
No, that one's perfect. You put
So cracked is a good thing.
I think it's a good thing. Reese.
Yeah, it's good. I was making a joke because typically if someone says, "Oh, it's cracked,"
Reese, we need you.
cracking.
Is cracked good or bad? Cracked is good. Yeah, see,
it's
our
good.
fridge is cracked. Yeah.
I dig it.
That fridge is cracked. I put my Western Family Kicking Back Diet Cola in the fridge like right before our show, hour 40 ago. It is like crispy ice cold.
That's good. I like that.
Have you ever done the TikTok thing that's been popping up lately where you just have a warm soda, a bowl of ice, some salt in there, and you spin that bitch around and it cools it off very quickly?
It's the coolest, the fastest way to cool a beverage, a can, a bottle.
Salted ice.
Yeah.
I have done the thing where you get a wet paper towel, wrap it around your beer, put it in the freezer for like 5 minutes, and it's instantly cold.
That'll help.
What other tips do you have for chilling your beverages?
Just put them in the fridge.
All that and more. Well, you
Fire
got to plan
extinguisher.
ahead. Got to plan ahead. Sometimes I want a cold soda now.
Do you not keep your soda like when you get home from?
What if I come
Less than
home
five.
from the store
That's what I mean.
and I
like,
want one immediately?
I don't keep them in the fridge. I don't know why.
Where do you keep them?
Just in my pantry. In the winter, my pantry is cold.
That's crazy.
The bottom of my pantry is cold enough that it's basically a fridge. I have very poor insulation in my home.
All right. We got to work on Tyler's power situation. At
How
some
are
point,
your,
I'm concerned
how are
about
your
your
heating
utilities.
Oh, they're big in the winter. A lot of space heaters.
I'm worried about your utilities bills.
You need to get him an Afghan.
an Afghan.
Big blanket.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can see you wearing like Snuggies around the house.
I always got socks on. I hate walking around my house barefoot.
yeah. I had to
Same
do
here.
that this morning. It is bad.
Why?
I had to do laundry.
Especially if your clothes aren't or your floors aren't
But wait a minute,
perfectly
like-
clean.
Yeah, you get a little.
When you get out of
shrapnel on
bed, do you
foot.
pop socks on like immediately?
First thing I do before I get out of bed, socks on my feet.
You shower with your socks on.
Yep.
Really?
Where you
I don't shower until my day's maybe an hour old.
Really?
I also dawdle before I shower.
I don't leave my room before I shower. I shower before I go to bed. I shower first thing in the morning.
2 a day?
Oh yeah.
Holy.
I shower twice a day too.
Yeah. It feels great. It's good. Like feels like it's good.
If
A
I-
hot
it's
shower,
on-
a hot shower before bed is a nice way to fall asleep. If you don't have you can get like an indoor sauna.
yeah.
I won't
you-
tell
you
you
rock
guys
one
how
of
many
those.
showers I have on weekends, but it's less than 1 a day.
I was gonna say 0.
Careful, Rick.
Careful. Careful.
Let's pull the mic forward.
Wait, maybe we should.
Oh, that's
There we
interesting.
go.
Do you know what I was thinking of today?
I'm in a different chair. It's like a different country.
Sometimes I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
That's fair.
I see no issue with that.
That's a normal thing, right? I was doing it for the 3rd time, but for the 2nd time in the morning because I had a couple of coffees. I was like, I want to brush my teeth again. I did it. and I'm like,
What's the approach on the morning brush?
brush in the shower?
So you're like, get up, you go to the shower, brush.
I get up, turn on the shower, let it, and then I go and get my toothbrush, put my toothpaste on, wet it, start brushing, jump in the shower.
See, I feel like I'm a little different then because I don't brush my teeth in the morning until I've eaten and had coffee.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be fresh first thing.
Frank doesn't mind my kisses. I'm a little stinky. You know? Anyway, we'll get to that later. Shout out to our friends at Oodle Noodle. If you go into any of the Edmonton locations, you can enter to win a trip to the Nation Vacation to Vancouver. Join us. You walk in the door, you get yourself a ballot. Easy peasy. Might as well get yourself something to eat while you're there. Get a second ballot.
Wow.
Join us in Vancouver. Go to Oodle Noodle. Get yourself something to eat. Delicious. And you can also add 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, 6 wontons for just $2 with the purchase of any signature or premium box in-store or at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. Turning it over to Liam Harbin. You are up today for the delicious debate.
Okay. Camp has begun.
Right.
The Oilers have a lot of players at camp.
They do.
But I want to focus in on the forwards.
Okay.
What are we, 3 or 4 games in, I guess, with the split squad? To preseason. Million left in preseason before the season starts.
Yeah, today is game 5 against the Jets.
Yeah.
Game 5, 8 though, right?
Yes.
Or is it
We are in
7?
the back half. 8.
Yeah, we're getting.
That's exciting.
Yeah, now we're getting close.
2 of them were on the same day at the same time, thank goodness.
That was the split squad game.
Tyler and I did this on O&E earlier, our projected lineups. But I don't want to know your projected lineup. I want to know who you think the 2 forwards are on the outside looking in. Because I would say we're not going to...
Do we have a list of the forwards that are here right now?
I can give you a list.
Yeah,
if you want.
Puckpedia's got it, but
Puckpedia's got it?
Faceoff has like the current 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who are your
So you're
2
looking
forwards?
for 2.
Yeah, who are the guys who you think, like, opening night,
What,
they have to do a little bit more still to get on that?
were they players that were expected to make the team? Or
It could
what?
be whatever you think. Whoever
Okay.
you think the 13th and 14th. I'm assuming they'll take 14 forwards is kind of my point.
So I will pick...
Keep in mind, Hyman still out.
Yep.
He will not play this.
So a guy who I think is probably on the bubble, could make it, could not make it, is David Tomasek. I thought he was fine the other day against Seattle. I thought he created some good opportunities for his line mates. But again, he's kind of like an in-betweener given the current state of the roster. And then my second pick would be Curtis Lazar. I think he's in camp to fight Noah Philp for that job, and I think Noah Philp currently has the inside track.
I watched Lazar play. Who did they play the other day? Seattle. He was actually fine. Like, I don't think Lazar's necessarily done like his work hasn't worked him off the team, I guess you could say. But I just think Noah Philp has been so much better. Like, it's Philp's job to lose now at this point, and that's how I feel about it anyway. I actually had the same 2 forwards as you did.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, you got
on Tomasek.
I have Lazar and Janmark in the press box to start the year, but the one thing that could change that, 1, cap situation, but 2, Tomasek, I don't know what we're calling him.
Tomasek.
Tommy.
He doesn't need waivers. So if they get to the end of camp and they're like, you know what, we don't want guys sitting in the press box for the first week, let's just put you down in Bakersfield. They can do it under the sort of guise of like, oh, he needs more time to get used to the North American game, or like, you know, maybe they really believe in him as a center, so like, oh, we want him to get more reps at center and he can't get them at the NHL level. Tomasek is an interesting one, but yeah, just with the way I was kind of constructing my lineup and with who slotted where, I had Lazar and Janmark kind of being my 13 and 14th forwards. Janmark 13, Lazar 14, that kind of thing.
Rick, who you got?
I'm definitely on the team Lazar. Like, I think Philp's going to beat his spot. So I think you're going to see a guy like him probably not around. And it's kind of hard not to go with Tomasek off the hop.
He's just in an awkward spot.
Yeah. You're trying to like supplant some real core veterans that in order to do that, I think you need some playing time, maybe for the vet to kind of take a dip in their play and you have an opportunity to go out there and kind of win the spot. But right now, based on what I was looking right there, it's Lazar for sure. And I think Tomasek.
I really do think, and I'm sure we'll get to it, so sorry to skip ahead, but like the idea of McDavid and Draisaitl starting the season together really throws a wrinkle in the plans of someone like Tomasek. I feel like if they were on separate lines, it opens up the idea of like, well, he can play with one of those 2 guys because he's more of a shooter.
Yeah.
Where you look at it now, if they have Frederick on the first line, then the rest of your right wingers are Savoy, Tomasek, and Kasperi Kapanen. But then on the left side, you've got to jam in Howard, Mangiapane, Podkolzin, and Janmark somehow. So it's like Tomasek, like you don't really know what you fully got yet. I think he can play on this team, but I just
They
think
and don't they
he's
play
a
on
bit
big
raw.
ice in Sweden?
Olympic size, yeah.
Yeah, so I also think like I didn't know he was waiver exempt. That makes it way easier. Go get some at bats in the pros on small ice. I think that's fair.
Until we have a lineup issue of our own here and we can throw you right in rather than sit up there and eat popcorn.
I think he'll be here to start the season.
I had him on my second line with Nuge.
I mean, they're going on the road right away.
I was going to say that too, is that you can put him with Nuge
You can.
and just see what works there, because if things work well, then you can drop both of them down to the line 3, have that built-in offense right away. When you split up Connor and Leon, maybe that's when Hyman comes back, but you already got like Tomasek's got his Derek Roy, if you will.
Assuming, I'm kind of pivoting on the delicious debate, assuming Chris Knobloch does decide to keep Connor and Leon together at least a little bit to start. First of all, number one, before we even get into this, shut up. Nobody cares that you're mad about preseason line combos.
I don't.
Relax.
I'm completely fine with it.
When they announced that the other day, like the reaction was so crazy.
Good, because the people that are reacting like that are reacting from like 8 years ago. This is
It's awesome.
completely different now.
Yeah, I just saw that. Like, Waz did a fan reaction to them playing together on Oilersnation.com, and I was just like, we are so back.
It's so ridiculous.
We are so back. Line combos in preseason. We're causing arguments.
Dude,
we're upset.
We did our projections today, and someone comments on the YouTube and goes, "You really trust that third line in a series against Florida?" And I'm like, "It is September 26th. I'm not all that worried."
The Florida team that's not going to have fucking Kachuk for half the year and not have Barkov for the playoffs. Yeah, I'm all
Also,
good. Let's go.
Both our third lines were, I think, Mangiapane, Henrique, and Savoy.
Yeah, pretty good
Which
third
is a
line.
really solid third line.
So anyway, let's just assume they start the year that way. Hyman's out till November. Who's your ideal guy slotted beside them?
I think it's decided already, isn't it?
Our ideal guy or the guy?
No, I want your ideal guy. Like, I know Trent
Mine's-
Frederick played there
mine's
the other day.
Savoy.
With the two of them.
I think that'd be unreal. I watched Frederick yesterday, and he didn't seem to have the same sense as those guys do. Like Savoy's like
Or he definitely doesn't.
Yeah, but like you could just like see it was so apparent. Like, and maybe it was part of the plan what they wanted to do. And I understand it's the first time they've ever played together, the three of them. But like, he just stood there a lot, and I feel like if you're with them, you got to move a little bit. And Savoy is the motor who'll go get pucks, like, and he's so offensively gifted. Like, he's a high IQ offensive player.
But he also has the defensive part of his game where he can be, I don't know, the grown up on that line. You know, you like let the other two go crazy
Frederick?
down there. No, Savoy.
Okay.
Right? Because they are giving him PK time.
Yep.
So he's got that defensive side to his game. So if 97 and 29 get a little silly down there, he can be the first one back type of thing, right? Because that's kind of what you do when you have those two type of players together. You look for that defensive guy to put with them. And if you have a guy like Savoy who can do the defensive thing, but also match up real close offensively, I think that's a really nice matchup right there.
I think so too. And I think Frederick could just be a little bit better down the line.
Yeah, no, I get why they want to put him there, but I
get it
think it's
too.
just it's right off the hop. I would like to see Savoy there, and we watched what Savoy could do with Leon last year. Yeah. Imagine just throwing him with both those guys.
Tyler, who would be your ideal line mate for those two?
I like Freddie. I like that he's just a very simple go to the net kind of player. Definitely not going to be like as involved on the cycle as a Hyman would be or whatever. But no, I'm pretty pro Freddie. And maybe part of it too is like I just have very little confidence they're going to put Matt Savoy there. I would love it. I think it'd be very cool to see. I think that line would have a lot of potential, but I just don't think that's a Chris Knobloch style move. I think they're going to keep Frederick there. I wouldn't be surprised if they use Frederick on the top power play a little bit as a net front guy. And I think they view him as like they don't play the same style, and Frederick moves actually better, but like they might just look at him and be like, you're Pat Maroon light. Like, get in there and go to the net and bang home some greasy goals for us.
My ideal guy is actually Vasily Podkolzin. I'd move Leon to the right side, Pods to the left. He goes in and gets pucks. He's hard on the forecheck. He's a big body. He can kind of knock people loose. He does have some offense. I do wish he would shoot more. But I think that his skill set would be very befitting of getting the two best players the puck more often than not.
And that would keep Leon on his right. If it's Savoy, Leon's on his left probably.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't really think of Pods, but yeah, I like Pods.
So we'll
they
see
have
what
a
happens.
bunch of good options. Like if you're going to do that, you could also think about Henrique up there. But it's interesting that they seem to be giving Frederick some runway. Like I think that says something.
It shows they have expectations out of him.
Yeah, and I mean, if you sign the guy for 8 years, like figuring out if he's got chemistry with McDavid or Draisaitl,
Hugely
it's probably smart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Again, when it comes to preseason line combos, I know that line didn't do all that much against the Kraken, but I'm going to kindly remind you to shut up. Thank you.
I'll go get my whiteboards.
I just don't know why people like it. I understand why you care. Like, you're passionate about the team,
Of course.
and all that stuff, but like, just calm down.
No,
Care
people
more-
no, because it's easy to be negative, and people go to be negative first.
I just think preseason, it's not about those guys. It's terrible, Mike. It's not about the guys who are on the roster. It's about guys like Hudson and Leppinen and what's his name?
Cheeks Clappinen.
Clattenburg.
Oh,
Like, what do they
Clattenburg.
do? What do they do? Like, how are they doing against NHL competition? Are they getting better? Like, that's what preseason's about for me. It's like, I couldn't care less how many goals Stuart Skinner allowed or what goals he...
Skinner was really bad.
Sure. He's the first time he's played in however long. Like, I
He's
don't
down
know.
all that
Just
weight.
to add on your point, though, preseason is also about trying to figure out if the players who are going to be on the roster can play together.
Exactly. Like tonight, look at the lines. They essentially have 3 third lines.
Yeah, I'll run through the lines here in a bit, but
That was like
yeah,
the 1990s Oilers.
a little bit,
Like 2010 Oilers.
a little
Yeah,
bit,
that's yeah.
a little bit. But
Like-
hey,
What was it? Magnus Payavi scored a hat trick in preseason once.
Oh yeah.
Waz just
Jack
posted the highlights yesterday.
Jack Campbell was
that'll get him excited.
Jack Campbell was so good in the preseason one year. that
Ty
they
Ratty Award
they
winner.
Started him on opening night over Skinner.
And we lost, I think, 7-1 that opening
8-1.
night.
8-1.
8-1.
Vancouver.
Like, I couldn't
Let me tell you,
chill.
nothing drops a shit in the punch bowl of a season opener party quite like an 8-1 loss.
That was no bueno. I remember you came up to me and you were like, "Can we start the pregame now?" I'm like, "Liam, it's the start of the third or postgame." You're like, "Start of the third period."
Well,
Can't
I
start
was
it yet.
well aware.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. I
So
had
anyway.
a healthy bet on Connor Brown that night.
If you're listening to this, I'd love to hear who's the tweeners for you. Who do you think is probably going to be on the outside looking in? Is your list different than ours, or did we nail it? Hit us up. I'd like to know. Okay, cool. Got a little bit of news that we do want to get to, and of course, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Odd Company. Liam's having some major mic issues right now.
Get it? Like how it
That one just rolls away from you,
just
man.
moves.
You just got to keep the cable tucked in the right spot, I think.
Well,
It does help that way.
we got homework to do after, I guess. For our friends at Odd Company, Nation Beer, everyday lager, perfect. The next big game or your next go-to lager. Preseason game tonight. Why not go grab a 4-pack? Visit them at either Odd Company location here in the city or at liquorconnect.com. Search it up, find a liquor store near you that sells it. If they don't, ask them why. I apologize, fellas. You probably talked about this ad nauseum, but I haven't had a chance to really go into it too much. Vasily Podkolzin, 3x295. So we got 4 more years. Pods, what do you think of the deal, Tyler?
It's good. I think it has a chance to age really well. And I know people might be sitting there being like, "You scored 8 goals last year. Why would you commit like this to him?" But the drum I keep banging when it comes to contract extensions is if you want a contract to turn into a value, you got to take a chance, right? Like, no guy's just going to put their hand and be like, "I'll sign for way less than I'm worth." But what I view here with Podkolzin is like, you take a risk, 2.95. That's not a huge risk. He looked good with Leon Draisaitl. He just needs some confidence and scoring touch. He's 24 right now. He doesn't turn 25 until June. This is a full year of him being 24 years old. The idea
And he still
that
had $1 million this year.
yeah, and
He still has a
$1
full
million
year.
this
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying, like, there is a world for me where, like, he finds a spot with a skill line and he has 18 goals and 25 assists this season. And then you're going to be sitting there going into year one of that deal being like, boy, that's a real value. And again, you're getting him in his mid-20s. The idea that he's just going to flame out and forget how to play hockey, I don't buy that at all. I think this is a guy with upside, so I like committing to him.
I completely agree. I think he's got a great upside. You're talking about less than 3% of the total team cap once the contract kicks in, right? Like, it goes to 104 million, then 113 million for the first 2 years. It's nothing.
He can play in the top 6.
Yeah, you're laughing.
They
Liam?
clearly just see him as a guy who could be part of the core because everyone is just signed until, what is it, the 2029 end of the 2029 season. So I think he's worth it. I think he's a good player. I think he has a lot of room to grow, but even if it's like, I just feel like you're always going to get the work ethic out of him. Mm-hmm. So that's
Without
a
question.
bonus for me.
How much more offense do you think is in there?
I think he can get like 12 to 15 goals, but not much more.
I think you get 15.
I think he's got 20 goal potential.
I think he's got a great shot. He just needs to use it more.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and that's why I would have him a little bit lower right now because he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem. Like if he was shooting a lot and missing, and like it's a different story. But like he just doesn't shoot.
Theme for today in my prep was just noise. So when it came to the Vasily Podkolzin extension, a lot of Oilers fans immediately leapt to the offer sheet for Dylan Holloway. Tyler?
I mean, like, obviously losing Dylan Holloway sucked, and I wish they had him in their lineup. But they don't have him in their lineup, so I don't it's not like Edmonton could only pay Pods this because they don't have Holloway, or Edmonton chose Podkolzin over Holloway. Like, it's just there's no relation really between the two.
When Pods gets $2.95 million, Holloway's going to be making probably north of $6 million.
Oh yeah.
So let's not forget that here.
Yeah, like if Holloway, who is in a contract year again, has another big season, it's going to be $6-7 million.
Yep. And let's see Dylan Holloway have another good year as well. I think
100%.
Liam?
I was going to say what Rick said. Like, at the end of the day, they're just in different points of their career, contract-wise. Like, we just saw Jackson Blake get a huge ticket. Stankoven got one. Frank Nazar got one. Those guys they barely played in the NHL. I think Dylan Holloway had a better season than all of them, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I think he's going to get paid a lot of money. And I agree, Holloway should also be on this team, but also move on.
Yeah, like that's where I was at is, did I want the Oilers to match on Holloway? Yeah, and I still wish they did, but
they did.
Train sailed. Train's gone. It's out of the station. So we got Pods. I was a little bit surprised that it was a 200% increase. I thought it would be kind of mid-twos, but I'm not offended by it or anything.
I think everyone has to realize that the cap is skyrocketing.
And agents know that. So, yeah,
100%.
When a guy goes to sign a 3-year extension, it's like, oh, by year 3, the cap's going to be $113 million. Like, you got to pay accordingly.
It was also interesting just the timing of it because it got announced on Tuesday. On Monday, one of the questions in the mailbag was, Connor McDavid aside, how do you prioritize the UFAs that they had?
Yeah.
A lot of us didn't necessarily have Podkolzin first.
I said this before.
Walman was probably the most popular one, right?
I said this before, though, and I think before Connor signs, you're going to get a guy like Pods, and you're going to have a guy like Walman get their money and get it all figured out, and then Connor will sift in after there.
But, I mean, I'll throw some comparables your way as well. Tanner Jeannot got a 5-year, $3.4 million deal with a full no-trade clause this summer with the Boston Bruins. He's 28, does not have the offense that Vasily Podkolzin does. Like, guys were getting paid more than this. Like, and I know a couple of these years are RFA years for Pods, which changes the calculation a bit, but I mean, like Jordan Greenway in Buffalo got $4 million a year in a partial no-trade clause. You can go around the league and find guys who their production is similar or a hair better, and they got a lot more money than Pods did. You brought up the Simon Holmstrom argument, too. He's a very similar-ish story, except he did score 20 goals, but even he got 3.6, $750K more.
When I said Simon Holmstrom, I said the correct name. But in my head, I thought of Oliver Wahlstrom,
who
was a bust.
Bust, yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
But your point was still correct.
The point was still correct, yes. Well, I made it seem like Holmstrom wasn't good. He is good. Wahlstrom bad.
The only time I'm going to mention it today, what's your number, Tyler? On the
4.
McDavid panic meter.
Yeah, I'm a 4 now.
4?
Yeah.
There's been way more conversation in the last 2 days.
What's happened? I haven't caught up.
-1 still.
Yeah, Freeman
You live
said
detached from reality, right?
No, they're literally talking money again.
Who's
said that?
Who's talking about this?
Friedman just came out yesterday and said like it's going to be like $15 million. It's going to be way less than everybody expects, and which is exactly
You
what
also
I
kept saying if.
What's
if and when.
Site called where the insiders all get their stuff posted?
Dailyfaceoff.com. Thank you.
But I like I said that from the very beginning. Like you're gonna figure out a bit of the roster first, and then Connor will figure out after there. Connor's gonna take like 3 years at like 15 and a half, man.
So
it might even be as low. He may even drop as low as Leon's number.
He might,
just for shits and giggles.
Freeman said on his podcast in the summer, I think people were saying it was going to be 16. It's going to be lower than we thought, and then he also said that there's optimism that they could get done before the season starts.
Yes,
and also I think, and I'm going to paraphrase Friedman's quote. He also very, very much believes that Connor's going to be loyal to the players on the team, especially while they're good.
Yes.
He
wants a good roster. How do you get a good roster? You get those guys signed first. They're signing first. You saw the smile on his face when they announced the Pod's contract at the stretch.
Could have been a fat.
I'm still 0. Like I just think
I'm at
it's
6.
gonna get done.
6. You've gone up since in one day.
What was I yesterday?
You said 5 yesterday.
Okay, then I'm back at 5. Okay. I haven't gone up since yesterday. I'm just, I'm halfway there. Just get it done. The noise is annoying me. I had to approve a graphic today.
Oh, I didn't even look. I heard about that though.
I had to approve a graphic today for one of our other brands, blue and white brand, that I just hate it. I hate the noise. It's annoying.
I don't know why they're making. I know
They should be worried about their own goddamn team.
Yeah, one of their best players just left.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, they got bigger fish to fry over there.
So anyway, I just want the noise to go away. I don't want to approve graphics like this.
I just think it'll happen. I think, honestly, a reason why it's not happened yet, it's my own theory, but there's no way the Oilers went to McDavid with a number. There's no way. They went up to him, we'll give you $18 million over 8 years.
No, here's a check. Fill it out.
I think the problem is that he's just trying to pick the number. Like, he sat there being like, they basically gave me a blank check.
Yes, and do I want 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 8 years? What do I want? I don't know what I want.
And that's what I think that's what we're waiting on. I don't think it's a situation of like, is he trying to figure out if he stays or goes? He's trying to figure out how much money he wants. And I think that's the holdup, which is fine.
Anyway, we can Steve Ballmer this or no?
Well,
Did you read it?
Well,
Don't want to ruin my cold performer of the week.
well.
How many of you have a shovel? Let's go out and plant some trees.
Well, I was like, I'll go shovel his driveway.
I'll put a McDavid jersey on and pretend I did it or he did it. Yeah. I'll get out there and plant some trees. Why not?
No problem.
All right. That's the only time we're mentioning it. I just wanted to check in with the boys. Podkolzin done. By the way, also, just thoughts go out to Vasily Podkolzin. He just had a dreadful,
Awful.
The best day turned into the worst day, and he's taken a leave to go back to Russia to be with his family.
That's the part that probably sucks the most. You're so far away.
I know that flight is just like
It is.
Like I couldn't imagine how long I have no idea how long the flight is, but it's probably not very fun.
It's probably far.
There's probably a handful of stops, like the whole thing, and you're just so anyway.
getting into Russia right now is probably a bitch. Like
I just thoughts go out to Vasily Podkolzin and his family. Take your time. Come back when you are. We'll be excited to have you. But just awful day for Vasily Podkolzin.
Just wanted to say something else on McDavid quickly.
Go for it.
Isn't it nuts how many players don't have contracts right now going into?
Yeah, so let's walk through some of that too, because I think that's an important piece of context. Like Jack Eichel still doesn't have a deal yet.
No one
Kaprasov doesn't have a deal yet.
Kempe,
Kyle Connor,
Makar?
Alex Tuck.
Makar's a year removed, or a year later.
Prizov,
Panarin, Natchez, Ovi.
Malkin. There's honestly who's the last name to sign a contract?
Vasily Podkolzin.
Michael Backlund.
Honestly, yeah, Backlund and Podkolzin. No one else who is an upcoming free agent has signed a deal. Probably a few of them are waiting for McDavid, of course, and I'm sure that's a bit of the hold up as well. But this free agency class is going to be insane if no one signs. But he's just obviously the buzz is just around McDavid.
Could you imagine taking all these names into July 1st? You guys had started streaming on June 28th or something.
Well, that's the thing is they would have already been signed by June 21st,
Yeah.
and then July 1 is just Tyler's going to do a 4-hour stream on nothing.
So Pierre LeBrun said the other day, just on Adrian Kempe actually, that he thinks he'll get around William Nylander money. And
Which is what, 11 something?
and a half. And it seems to be like people were really down on that idea. It was like, has anyone watched Adrian Kempe?
Adrian Kempe is
He's
very good.
So good. I would pay that much money, but
He's so good it's annoying.
yeah. So they played him on defense in the playoffs when they needed to score a goal.
Oh yeah,
And he was so good. He was so good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a guy, honestly, I would love him to be.
now here's a guy.
Here's a guy. Yeah. He's an amazing player.
We're going to stick with contracts, though, because there's rumors out there that the Oilers are getting close on Jake Walman. So, I don't know. Have we done predictions on him?
Nope.
So let's do some predictions on Jake Walman. What we think he's going to sign for. Let's do dollars in term. Now, if you've listened to our predictions before, we are bad at this.
No, I'm good. Remember
We are
last year
bad at
I did
this.
the Jeremy Swayman thing? That was good.
I nailed when Bouchard was going to sign.
I hit Bouchard's money, not term. That's the only thing I've gotten right.
predictions?
Rick had day and money, but term wrong.
Yeah.
Where are we on the McDavid?
We don't have any written down, but
McDavid? That's probably good. That's not.
yeah, I don't want to do
It's a
that.
blank check.
Whatever he wants.
So I do Walman.
Yep. So,
Jacob.
Jacob Walman,
Just
29 years old, will be 30 by the end of this NHL season. You could probably surmise that he is the heir apparent to the Ekholm spot.
Yeah.
He's obviously a talented defenseman. He's got some offense, great first pass. His slap shot, he swings it from Mars. I think we need to take that into account.
That goal in the playoffs is still awesome.
So good.
Well, yeah.
So
Swings
good.
from Mars, that's good.
And then when he like shit talks the bench, it's the best. Anyway, Jacob Walman. Tyler?
I will say 6 by 6.5.
6 by 6.5. That's very reasonable. Rick, what do you got?
Almost $40 million in his pocket.
Rick, what do you got?
I was going to say 6 by 6.
I will just go slightly higher, same term, but I will say 6.895.
Thank you, Liam.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go...
Doing that with them.
I think a guy like him will take a little bit less too.
Well, the problem with Walman, if the Oilers do run into this, is that he has just not made money in his career because he's only played like 3 years in the NHL.
Yeah, but these guys are going to want to win. If you're going
go-
to play with 97 and 29, you're going to want to win. If 97 takes 15 or less, then how do you sit there and try
I
and
agree.
squeeze out the extra? So yeah, 6 by 6 is where I'm going
I'm going to go 6 by 6.25. Basically, the Ekholm deal.
You just
I know they
nailed
retained a
everything.
little bit. Just a clean swap.
6, 6.25, 6.5, 6 3/4.
6.895.
Oh yeah, 8.95. That's right.
There you go. Those are our
Where the hell that
official
came
predictions. Now, for the bonus points. What day?
Today is September 26th.
I'll say October 1.
I'm going to go Monday. What's Monday? 27th, 28th, 29th.
20.
September 29th. Get through the weekend. Agents in town. You take them to Joey Bell Tower. Have a nice meal. Knock it out. Monday, we get an announcement.
October 5th.
October 3rd.
All right.
There's our official predictions. Lock them in.
Keep your eye on Twitter. Just in case it happens right now.
Some other news that happened. Connor Ingram cleared waivers today. Did anybody think the Oilers were going to claim him? I kind of thought they might take a flyer on it and just see if he's an upgrade on a Pickard, but I'm not surprised they didn't. So I was kind of like, I could see them doing it, but I'm not offended they didn't.
What's Pickett's contract?
1.
Yeah, and what's his face is 2? Ingram?
1.8.
I thought they might just because he was a bit of smoke. But that was basically the only reason.
I
think he's a good goalie.
I never believed that they would do it just because it made no sense to take on that full cap hit. Let him clear, do the Klim Kostin thing where you trade for him and bury him in the minors. Right? Like, I mean, get him retained now. Get him down to that $1 million cap hit,
Yep.
and away we go.
Yep.
Put him in the minors for 2 months. Call him up when you need him.
The noise only got louder. Again, Liam said don't care about the preseason too much. Stuart Skinner didn't have a great game against Seattle. Whatever.
Yes, they all played so bad. Cam Moon had a line. He said the best players tonight was Savoy, Nuge, and someone else. And he's like, because they didn't play.
Yeah, it was a very, very boring. Like, the preseason is always boring, but
We're
that
a
was
veteran
especially boring.
team. These guys don't give a shit about this.
What did Huberdeau say the other day?
I don't wanna skate.
I didn't want to skate that day.
It's like, yeah, because they just want to play.
Yeah.
The team has been to the Cup final twice, back-to-back years, and you want them to have a good preseason game.
Yes.
I couldn't care less.
No.
Don't even watch.
They also just want to get through healthy. Look what happened to Barkov in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Season over.
Is that confirmed, the season over?
Believe so, yeah.
Yikes. And they can't even do the fuckery with the LTR this year.
Not really. Not unless they commit to him being out.
For the playoffs, and you get close
Yeah.
to 10, I think, right? And if
Yeah.
they don't, then you get somewhere over
3.8.
3. Yeah.
New LTIR rules.
New LTR rules. We already talked about Connor and Leon playing together again. Shut up. Who do you think's the biggest person that's got the pressure on them to contribute some offense with Zach Hyman out? Obviously, Zach Hyman is an emotional leader, what he does on the ice and the room, all those things we love about him. Who do you think actually has some pressure on them to kind of fill the void?
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
It's a good answer.
He's going to be your second-line center. They're putting the big guns together right away. He's going to be expected to contribute frequently, I would say.
That's the first name that popped into my head. He needs to drive a line and get you some offense.
I'm going to say, just to be different, but I agree with both of you, Trent Frederick. I think that a lot of that pressure, there's going to be the outside pressure because of the 8-year deal, but I also think that he's going to put a lot of pressure on himself just based on how his playoff performance went.
I would agree.
So I think he's going to put a lot of pressure on himself.
If you got the players, Rick, something, keep pulling up the lines.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to. Nuge is going to pop up there. There's that there. It's going to be whoever's on Nuge's line, really. And I think it's going to be like, if Howard's there, I think a guy like, he's going to put a lot of pressure. Because there's enough pressure on himself just to fill in, or just to how he got here, where he comes from. But then if he has an opportunity to try and fill the boots of a guy like Hyman, he'll put a lot of pressure on himself.
Is Howard playing tonight?
I've got the line combos. Howard is playing on the second line with Tomasek and Cheeks Clappinen.
I hope he gets a goal. Obviously.
Howard?
But like, since there was a lot of question marks about him after the rookie game. Like,
Jesus Christ.
But it was just like more of like, is this guy ready to play in the NHL? Does he need to go to Bakersfield for a little bit? Like, no one was really arguing if he was a good or bad player. It was just like, why should he start? But if he can score like the goal he scored the other day against Seattle was a really nice one-timer on the power play. Like, score another solid goal tonight and keep it rolling.
So not only do we have to go 82-0, but we have to win every game in the preseason and the rookie game too?
Well, yeah.
Holy
I already canceled
shit.
the season after the loss the other day against Seattle, so it's actually over.
They lost to Seattle.
It's done.
They played?
That Howard shot, though, against Winnipeg. Again, beautiful pass to Nuge by Nuge over across seam. He's like, I've done this a million times. Normally it's just Leon sitting over there. Howard fucking hammered it. Kid's got a great shot.
Yep.
You think they play the power play too a little more?
No.
No.
Well, like, what's more than nothing? Yeah, probably.
But
no.
Well, I feel like last year I think they'll play more than the previous year because they had a little bit more offense, and I think it's a little bit better now this year.
I'm kind of getting tired of this whole thing of like, we need to spread things out. Everyone deserves to like try and give a go on the power play. It's like, no, you're at a man advantage. We have the two best players in the world. Let them play together as much as they can.
Well, I would still be the ones where I'm like, I'll swap out 3 players.
Yeah, maybe.
But
maybe,
9-7-2-9, you guys there.
I just think
you can come off with 6 seconds to go.
Minutes just get a bit too high sometimes.
Yeah.
For those two guys.
I do think PP2 plays more this year than they did last year.
But is it a brand new 5 or is it those two and 3 different?
I think it'll be a new 5. Like, they'll chuck the kids out there and be like, go buzz around, boys, and see what happens.
I think if they do that, Nuge should play on that power play.
I don't disagree.
Because then you could have.
And Mark Letestu back on the wall.
Yeah,
you could probably put like Henrique there.
Maybe. I just don't think.
Speaking of a guy who has more pressure, I think is probably Adam Henrique is one of them.
It'd be nice.
He didn't have a great year last year. Again, he wasn't playing first line. He wasn't playing power play. Blah blah blah. Was he contract handsome?
Should be
contract year handsome.
This is last year.
When's his deal coming? I don't know. Did we send?
He's not getting another deal here.
Enrique?
Yeah,
he's not getting another deal here.
Oh, yeah, he is. He might retire. If they win, he might retire.
How old is he?
He'll go sign with the Leafs for like $1.5 million.
Whose draft was he in?
Halls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Played him.
Taylor Hall's 35 years old already.
No, he was a year before Hall.
Taylor Hall's 34.
Maybe a couple of years before Hall.
Good Lord.
Because they played him winter.
Rick, how'd you let this happen to me?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, sorry, 2 years before. He was 08. He was same rookie class as Hall though.
Right. Yes.
All right.
It was because it went.
So he would have been the Gagne draft.
Henrique, Cassian, Hall were all on that Windsor team together.
Looking ahead real quick at tonight's game, Oilers play the Jets tonight at Rogers Place, courtesy of Bob Stauffer.
It's a long bus ride.
Your line combos are Mangiapane, Henrique Savoy is the first line, Howard Tomasek capping in as your second line, Janmark, Philp Hudson, Marjala, Samansky, and Yarventi is the fourth line. Nurse, Stetcher, Kulak, Regula, Deneen Brown, and Calvin Pickard, our pal Cal, gets the start. If you care about line combos, that's probably really ruining your afternoon.
I bet you they do some cuts tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
They have to. Like, they still have 1 million people around, it seems like.
I don't think they could do it yesterday because it was technically an off day.
Oh.
So I think that's why they didn't do them yesterday.
I swear they used to cut more people way earlier than this.
I just think they've had 2 road games, no?
In Winnipeg.
I guess the Calgary one. Maybe. Yeah.
No PTOs either. Or PTOs.
I think they have too many players.
I don't think anyone's really been. There's not that many PTOs, period.
No, there was only maybe like 10 or 12.
And even that seems like a high amount.
James Reimer went to the Leafs.
That happened this morning. Because Justin Wool took a...
Joseph?
Joseph?
Yeah, it's
all right. Joseph Wool. You know what? I have no shame in not knowing players from other teams' first names. Just so you know.
Don't need to know.
Love my game then.
All right. Well, then, without further ado, let's get to Tyler's game. We got the whiteboards up.
All right, boys. We have one of the beers from the fridge on the line. The game is called Same Faces, New Places, where I will be quizzing you on where these NHL players signed or got traded to over the summer.
Oh, this is...
It starts easy and gets more difficult as it goes on.
I think Dan got 3 last
Dan got 2 of 8.
2 of 8.
For you guys, I have 7 and a bonus one that's a little funky.
I
Okay.
like funky.
I don't feel confident.
Again,
I have really not cared about anyone else other than the Oilers.
so we're going easy to difficult. Your first name, former Oiler. There's a couple former Oilers here. Former Oiler, Michael Kesselring. Where's Michael Kesselring now? He was with Utah last year.
Oh, he got traded, but I don't remember where.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, this is... I don't know. I may be worse than Dan.
Michael Kesselring got traded. I don't remember where.
First when you said it, I was like, well, it's just obvious where he is because I forgot he got traded.
Oh, you were going to put Utah?
Yeah, I was going to put Utah.
Anyway, everyone have an answer on their whiteboard?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I know I'm wrong, but that's fine.
Definitely wrong.
All right, answers, boys. BM goes Pitt.
Buffalo.
Oh,
He
it was
was
Buffalo.
He was
Fuck.
in the JJ Paterka trade. Rick said Nashville. Liam's the only one who gets a point.
I know it was a team that was like mired in mediocrity. I was
Yeah.
just like,
It was. He got traded in the Paterka deal. That was one of the big trades of the summer.
I'm afraid I may go 0 for.
I
did-
might be in the over.
That was the easiest one, I think. These
Oh,
next few are easy
shit.
too. Brandon Tanev, bottom 6 winger.
He was
Bounced
with
around. He was with Seattle. He signed as a free agent somewhere else.
Why would I care about him? Brandon Tanev.
We should have brought Reese in here to see if
I have no idea.
he could have gone almost. Reese went like 7 for 8 last time. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, he was so good at this.
Brandon Tanev.
I'm pretty sure this is wrong.
Rick, you got it.
I got one down here.
Okay, here we go. Answers. Oh, BM is still writing his. BM goes Toronto,
Winnipeg.
and Winnipeg. The answer is Utah. His brother Chris is in Toronto.
No, I knew that. I just, yeah.
I didn't. I could
knew-
barely tell the difference between them sometimes.
All right, number 3. Here's
All
the
right.
next one I got for you.
Okay.
This player was traded. Dakota Joshua.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
Vancouver to. It's like I know where they were.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, Liam dropped his racer.
Dakota Joshua.
Nope. We are on name 3 of 8.
Went to the east, I think.
The last one's gonna make you guys laugh.
Dakota Joshua. I want to say he's somewhere in the metro area.
I feel like this is a Tuesday game.
Yeah, when we
Going
start
forward.
Definitely a
2 weeks,
Tuesday
yeah,
game.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm over again. I gotta go.
Rangers, Toronto. Rick didn't have to move his. Toronto. It is Toronto. Liam's up to 2. Rick's got 1 on the board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for low score.
I think you guys might get this one. Next name, defenseman Brian Dumoulin.
I don't even know who that is.
Christ.
Liam.
So he's not in Pittsburgh, right?
He is gone from Pittsburgh. He has not been in Pittsburgh for about 3 years.
That's
I think.
right.
Last year he bounced around a little bit. BM goes Red Wings.
I know this won't be right, but that's fine.
Listen, I don't.
Rick goes Anaheim. Is a Kenny Holland masterpiece.
Yeah.
Gave him a multi-year deal. Part of that.
Again, don't care.
All right. Well, these 3 are very, very hard.
Oh, good.
Watch me get one of these.
I know.
Evgeny Dodonov, former Golden Knight.
Jeez.
Oh, choke me, dad enough.
Yeah.
All my goals in there. I could name you all the teams he used to play for.
And there's a lot of them. He was a Senator. He got traded to Anaheim, then didn't want to go there. BM's got his answer written down.
I'm in.
Rick's going Rangers.
Carolina.
It is a red team, but it is the New Jersey Devils. Nobody gets a point. Everybody resets.
I don't know if I can name 5 players on the Devils, to be honest.
Connor Brown.
Hopefully that's not the next dance.
Next one I got for you guys, former Capital, former line mate of Andrew Mangiapane, Lars Eller.
He's still playing.
I was stunned when I saw him on a roster and a payroll with a contract. I might have made these ones too hard.
Especially for somebody who does not give a shit.
Yeah.
It's still September.
It's a good listen. It's a good exercise for the listeners, though.
Eller,
They're learning.
Lars Eller.
Lars Eller was in Montreal. I knew that. He was in Washington. I knew that. Where is he now?
I don't know.
It was a weird one, too.
Oh,
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to go like this.
I wrote down a team, but I think it's wrong. So
Rick says Dallas. BM says San Jose. Liam says Habs. He was a Hab. He's now a Senator. Two more for you, boys. Liam leads with 2 points. Former Edmonton Oiler Jordan Osterley.
Oh, come on.
League min. League min.
Come on.
Next week, one of you guys can flip
I
this
got to
on
think
me.
like somebody that cares about fancies would sign an Osterley. That's where my head's going. So I'm going to go like this.
You sure he's not on a PTO?
okay,
I'm definitely going 0.
Pittsburgh.
San Jose,
Carolina.
Carolina. He is in Nashville. And your final one will make this one your daily double. Choo, 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 choo.
I bet all my points.
Ready? Which team currently has Shea Weber's contract?
I know who Carey Price is.
Price is in San
Oh.
Jose. Utah. Utah at the beginning of the summer traded it to Chicago.
Let's go.
Look at Rick come from behind to
Yeah.
win on the Weber one.
That's funny.
Well,
There you
0
go.
for me.
Goose egg for BM.
But you know what? Good.
You had fun. And you learned something.
No.
If I were to run through them all again, would you remember any?
Okay, go real fast.
Kesselring.
Easy. No, hold on.
Buffalo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brandon Tanev.
Toronto.
Utah. Dakota Joshua.
Toronto.
Toronto. Brian Dumoulin.
Don't remember who he is.
Kenny Holland, LA Kings. Evgeny Dadonov.
Nashville.
New Jersey. Close. Lars Eller.
Ottawa.
That one you have to remember. It's Ottawa. And Osterley is Nashville.
By the way, I had 3 points.
Which one did you get?
So I got the first one. I got Dumoulin.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got Dakota Joshua.
Oh, you did get 3. All right. Liam and Rick tied.
Well, I went 0 for 0, 0 for 8 twice. So
That'll happen. All right. There you go.
there you go.
Well done, everybody.
I like that. Hey, if you listen to us play that game and you go, gosh dang, I love when the boys have fun. Why don't you reach out with some game ideas? We're looking to populate the Tuesday episode when we come back to Tuesday, 2 episodes a week. Give us your ideas.
When do we
Guess
start
it'll be
that?
Not next week, the one after.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be
start of
doing
the
right the day before, right?
Yeah.
Hot
That'll be
dang.
a fun preview, actually.
Yeah, so
We'll
the
be
Tuesday will be the preview.
Yeah.
New studio.
See, I walked into last season, kind of ho-hum. I went to the first game. I really wasn't feeling it. This year, I'm jacked. I'm ready to roll. And I think this is kind of what the same issue with Connor was. He's kind of this summer was like me last year. And now he's out there with the team. He's got his skates on. He's around the boys again. I think he's feeling it too. That was another reason why I think he stays.
Let's talk a little bet. The betting segment is presented by our friends at Bet365. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get in on the game. Use the code NATION. Bet365 must be 19 years old or older. Please play responsibly. I'm going to check in on the Ryder Cup first. I know some of the boys have some money out there on the board. How are we doing on the Ryder Cup bet so far, fellas?
I'm doing okay, actually. Me and the Chalmers and Jay on Real Life did a squad bet on Tommy Fleetwood to win the most holes, and that one's looking okay, actually. So, yeah.
Currently, as we sit right now, it is 2:28 p.m. The live odds for just the money line straight up. Europe favored to win at -170. USA is at +162, and a tie is +900.
What are we sitting at right now? We have 1 all square, 1 4 up US, and then 2 Europe, 2 up,
5
up now.
5 up.
No, it's 2-1
It is
right now.
currently 3-1 Europe.
Sorry.
Per
Cam
Bet365.
Young and JT are up 5.
Yeah, but in the 4 that we got going right now, there's a US 5 up, there's an all square, and there's 2 Europe 2 ups.
3 up.
Ramen Stracker 3 up.
Okay.
Yeah, currently 3-1. 14.5 to win, 14 to retain.
Yeah.
Per Bet365. Anything else on the Ryder Cup that you guys looking at?
Well, it's hard to say like day to day because they have to change everything.
They do change.
Yeah,
it.
if they don't announce until they announce the pairings, it's kind of hard to tell. But Justin Thomas has looked really, really good. So is Cam Young, and McElroy seems pretty dialed. He seems to love the crowd egging him on. So,
If you want to be a true bettor, a true enthusiast, can I interest you in some preseason hockey bets?
Please.
nope.
Oilers money line, minus 135 tonight against the Jets.
I would bet against them.
Well, then your Jets bet would be plus 115, Tyler, if you're looking to fade.
Who
Haven't seen the Jets
Are the
lineup.
Jets playing anyone?
Did we have a roster for the Jets?
Has Connor Hellebuck played a preseason game yet?
What does that matter? He's not going to stop the pucks when they matter most.
Hey.
Whoa! All right, we got to check in, of course, on our NFL teams. I will start first because I got the early one on Sunday. Vikings are in Dublin to take on the Steelers. Vikings money line, they are favored at minus 140. The spread is 2.5, so minus 115 on the spread if you like the Vikings, or to cover, the Steelers are minus 105. Over under set at 41. So low scoring event is what's being predicted.
Did you have a nice time?
But I'll wait for the hot performers. Okay. I had the ultimate sports weekend down in Minneapolis, and it was pretty fantastic. Looking ahead, the Detroit Lions. They're taking on the Cleveland Browns. Let me ask you about this, because currently the money line, no surprise, the Lions are heavily favored. Minus 550, plus 400 for the Browns.
What's the spread?
The spread is 6.5. Or sorry, 10 even as we sit today. So 10
Holy
even.
Moses.
Minus 110 on either side of the spread. Over under set at 44.5. How do you approach a game like that, Liam?
Well, there's been some mind games going on between coordinators. So the Browns defensive coordinator is Jim Schwartz, who used to coach the Lions. He used to be their head coach, like 2012, and he was brutal. And he's been saying how the Lions haven't gone up against a run defense like the Browns. And our offensive coordinator said, well, they haven't faced a running offense like ours. So I think they're just going to try and run right through each other. So I think a lot of run, ground and pound.
What's the over-under?
The over-under is 44.5.
Ooh, that's still tough to go on the under.
Yeah. The Lions at home, too.
So the Lions might put up 36.
Yeah. Well, they put up 50 last time they were at home.
Mm-hmm.
Might do that over on their own. I think they could kill them. Or it could be like a 13-10 game.
But you wouldn't touch money line on this.
What's money line? Like
Minus 550 for the Lions?
No.
That's almost like one of those ones that I wouldn't do it because it's the Browns, but you almost like, well, maybe a sprinkle.
I also think the Lions played so well the other day against Baltimore that the Browns might not be able to do anything offensively anyway, so the defense might just become irrelevant.
That was a very fun game, by the way.
They killed them.
That was a very fun game.
I've not seen anyone contain Lamar like that in the regular season for a while. Playoffs happens every year.
Just real quick, going back to the Vikings, like I don't mind that they're favored, but I also am like, Aaron Rodgers can rip them up on their blitzes if they keep doing it too much because he just gets the ball out quick. So I don't know. But he also has never won internationally. So
Aaron
Rodgers is not.
The last time they played in Dublin, Pittsburgh played there. So
Last year, the Vikings played the Jets in London, I think.
yeah.
Moving along, we've got the Buffalo Bills. Oh, man, if we thought the money line on the Lions was tough. Buffalo Bills versus the New Orleans Saints. Tyler, minus 1,600 on the money line for the Bills.
Yeah, they're 15.5-point favorites. That's a pretty tough spread to cover.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
I think they'll still do it because, again, in Buffalo, you kind of have a tendency to want to show out for your home crowd a little bit in these games and blow a team out. But 15.5 is a lot, but I could easily see them winning 38-14.
What about the over-under? 48 even is the over-under, minus 110 on either side.
Makes me nervous because I don't think the Saints can put up enough offense to actually get there. And I
What
don't
do you
think
need of the Saints? 2 touchdowns?
maybe one and a field goal.
Spencer Rattler is 0-10 in his career.
Yeah.
You still have a couple playmakers on the offense.
Good
But
for
if they
player
can't get
props.
them
Kamara,
all-
Olave.
Some good player props in that one. Like, I think the Bills could get a little weird. I think they'll start to like really target a guy like Josh Palmer. I'd look at his over.
Oh, so then start looking at the backups. Look at Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Up next, the Monday Nighter, the first of two,
Let's
Dolphins
go.
and Jets. Dolphins are favored minus 150. Jets are plus 125. That's on the money line. Spread is 3. So if you like the Dolphins to cover that, is even money. If you want the Jets to cover it, is minus 120. Over under set at 44.5, Rick.
Yeah, I'll take the Dolphins to do that. It comes down to what version they come
smirking.
out. If they come out and play like they did against the Bills, they'll have no issues with it. They come out and they play like they did against the Colts, and they'll have an issue. They're not very consistent, but they do have a side of them that can come out and play. It's just what version of them comes out. I think you'll see a bit of a better performance out of them than the first two games, kind of more so along the lines of the Bills game. So I'll take the Dolphins and I'll take them to cover. What did you say the over-under was?
44.5.
And without Fields playing, Fields isn't determined yet, but under probably.
If you've got plans Monday.
There's 2 games. Calm down.
I'd do it.
There's 2 games.
The second game, in case you're wondering, is the Bengals and the Broncos.
Yeah. If you've been telling the wife you're going to watch a show of her and you've been putting it off, you could probably start Monday. If you got some gardening to do, winter as you.
There's going to be no baseball playoffs that night yet either.
Yeah.
By the way, just since the Bengals are playing on Monday, I just learned what turf toe means.
Yes.
It's not fun.
No, it's kind of a brutal injury. It sounds weird, but it's basically
Has the worst name.
Let me tell you, if you thought it's rug burn, it is most definitely not.
No, your toe is like your knee. The amount of stuff that goes on in your toe knuckle and that big toe knuckle is like your knee.
And basically the ligament is detached. It's gone or torn or ripped or some variation of which.
Yeah, it sounds painful. Actually, yeah.
Anyway, maybe let's change that name. Something to think about.
Ligament damage.
Yeah.
You even call it just that, and you go, oh.
Yeah.
Ligaments. Yeah. It's like when the pitcher comes out with. If you watch baseball, you understand. If you don't watch baseball, you're like, he's got a blister. He's got an ingrown fingernail. Like, that's ridiculous. Well, you can't do a damn thing with a baseball. There's so much pressure you put your fingers on the baseball. You need that. If you can't do that, it sounds stupid, but it's very important.
Well, I remember like when I was a little kid, you would see pitchers not playing tonight because of a blister. I go, come on. But then again, you get older and you think about it. You go, oh. Speaking of pitchers, I don't know, like, first of all, seeing a guy get hit in the face is always incredibly scary.
Was that right in there? They go off the bat.
Off the bat.
Yeah, either way. I mean,
Yeah, either way,
it doesn't matter. But I don't know that, like, that pitcher, I don't remember what his name is offhand, but like
Tarek Skubal.
He was rattled.
He was rattled. Rattled. Which again, you see that reaction, clearly accidental.
Most pitchers just turn around and walk away.
It was a freak accident. And then you got old, what's his beans from a couple of weeks ago with the cross up, and he's just like, take that, buddy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right in the guts. All right, Ask the Idiot. It's time for our friends at Swiss Donair. Friday night, you want something to eat? It's Donair Day. It's a great Donair Day. Ask the Idiots is presented by Swiss Donair. Swiss Donair is the home of the old school Donair with some options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years, now 7 days a week. The pride of the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or office. Just hoping Jay will hear. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or order online at swissdonair.com. Ask the Idiots, fellas. We've got 4 of them. Couple Oilers, couple nonsense, as we normally do. Liam, I'm going to start with you.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is very bizarre, Blair. I don't know where your head's at, but okay. Would you rather live in a world where the Oilers only play matinee games or they only start at midnight?
It's easy.
Matinee, I guess.
Yeah, matinee, of course.
Matinee is easy. Like,
I also love watching sports late at night. Like whenever they play San Jose, everyone gets pissed, but then you
8:30?
the back half and
but then you still got 4 more hours until puck drops in this scenario.
Oh, I'm not doing the midnight one. That's terrible.
Tyler's been in bed for hours by then. Tyler, I assume you're doing matinees?
Yes.
All right.
What are you gonna do gold medal game?
that was awesome.
It's like 7:00 in the morning this year.
That's awesome. Sounds like I'm going to be up at 6.
Sounds like I'm going to be hungover by lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'll be great.
It's gonna be a
Question number
repeat
2,
of
reversing the
2014.
order. Tyler, you're up. This is an interesting one, and I'm actually curious to hear your guys' thoughts. You get a free ticket to a big game at Rogers Place, not including suites, not including loge, not including any of the the Sportsnet lounge, nothing like that. Where are you sitting in the building and why?
Dead center ice, highest row of the lower bowl.
That's a good seat.
You're dead middle. Both sides are in view. No glass interference. Quick exit after the game. Quick exit for the bathroom and intermissions. That's my spot.
Rick,
Drink rail, bottom bowl.
You lose a bit of the camaraderie of high-fiving people around you.
That's fine.
See, with me on a
I
drink
get
rail,
leg
though,
space.
that's where I run down the stairs and I'm high-fiving everybody, and then I'm back to my little square.
Mm-hmm.
Liam, where are you sitting? Any spot in the building?
I like the section Ty sits in, but like right at the back of that is a good spot. I sat there the other day for an All Kings game.
Right in the corner.
Yeah. It was a good
Can you
spot.
see the whole ice? Because so I'm in a corner too, but a little bit down too far that I miss a bit of the. So I look up to the scoreboard and back down.
Yeah, I could see the ice.
Where I'd love to sit, and I've never got the chance to do it, is right on the glass opposite of the benches. So, like, I'd like to sit right next to the penalty box, right on the glass. I sat behind the penalty boxes during the playoffs, and it was super cool, just like how fast everything moves when you're down that close and just like how big some of these guys are. Just to be different, because I've never sat there, I think I would love to sit dead center as close as I can right on the glass, opposite of the benches.
Yeah.
But if you're like a handful of rows up, no bueno.
Yeah, because then you just have
Too
glass
low.
interference. Yeah.
It's too low. Rick, starting with you. Now we get to the important questions.
Right.
This one comes in from Kyle. You have to replace your dominant hand with an animal paw. Which animal are you taking?
Gorilla.
Yeah, some sort of monkey-ish.
Makes sense.
Something with thumbs. Dolphin fin.
Liam, what do you got?
Swims
Yeah,
over.
like a little gorilla.
A primate.
Primate.
Yeah, probably makes sense, Tyler. It's a monkey.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy
Just
one.
put a glove on. They won't see it. It looks so weird.
Yeah. I don't even know if there's like a good animal for like second place in that, because you're just getting. It's not like you're getting like the legs of like a cheetah where you can run fast.
Yeah, no,
like
you're talking your dominant hand.
Dominant hand.
Yeah, like there's really not much of an answer outside of like a gorilla.
Just to be different, I'm going to go raccoon.
Oh, they're pretty cute.
And they've got very like nimble little fingers. It's small though.
It is.
So, little raccoon.
Uh,
All right.
the contrast.
Tyler, I already know what your answer is, so I'm just going to say you're going to say no. But would you take a guaranteed Oilers Stanley Cup in June if it meant you had to get a Flames-themed tattoo on your arm?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Like, what's the like? Can I just get some flames on my arm, or does it
No,
have
like
to
Calgary
be
Flames.
so like I have to get a Flames logo tattooed on my arm? Can I tell people that
Or like
I'm
Dustin Wolf.
Yeah, like it depends how vague I can be with the tattoo. I also think the Oilers can win without me doing this. So I don't know. Maybe not then.
Rick?
Yeah, I'm going no.
No, it's a no from me.
Yeah, definitely no for me.
I'll ask my friends to go get the cup on their own.
Yeah, definitely a no for me. If you want to slide in to Ask the Idiots, we do this every Friday. You can ask the boys whatever you want, as you can see by the animal hand question posed by Kyle. Very important stuff here. Shout out to our friends at Swiss Donair. Now, let's wrap up the podcast with hot and cold performers, and I want to tell you about a couple of things. Number one, Daily Faceoff Survivor Pool is live. If you go to dailyfaceoff.com, it's right there on the nav bar. Enter to win. It is a Survivor game. You have to pick winners. There are some rules. Every Saturday we're doing this. We've got a really cool grand prize for the winner. Go sign up for that at Daily Faceoff. And also the Nation Vacation to Vancouver. There's still a couple of spots left. What happened over there?
Oh, it's Bryson. I thought it was Justin Rose anyway. That was like that was a huge putt that he
Bryson's
just missed.
pissed.
All right.
Good
His best friend's probably angry at him.
If you want to come on the Nation Vacation with us, go to nationgear.ca. We're going to have a viewing party. We are going to be at the game. We are going to enjoy each other's company, and we're all going to be there, I think, right? Yep. Gang's all going?
I won't be at this one.
No Rick this time.
No Rick this time.
No Rick this time. Unfortunately, life
warm
had to
enough.
get in the way. All right, fellas. We start off with our veggies as we always do. Cold performer of the week. Tyler, your M-check. You're up.
I'm going to go with the OEG and the 50-50 drama. There was a story from an independent journal, the IJF, which said that there was $81 million received by a company called Win50 to operate the Oilers Community Foundation 50-50. And this, again, $81 million ties back to this Win50 company that is owned by Daryl Cates. Basically, I don't know. It's a weird story. The Oilers have fought back with their own statement saying the facts are being like poorly portrayed and all of that. And they say that more money is going to Alberta charities than ever before because of their strategies. But I don't know. Just the fact that this is even a story is my cold performer of the week.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Rick, you're up. Cold performer of the week.
It's going to go down to, and it's probably more than a week for sure, but it's the last couple of weeks. It's the MLB umpires and officiating crews and the review system.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
The way that the Jays have been getting screwed, like the Springer double the other night,
Yep.
the Varsho catch that they called a trap. Go back to Tampa Bay. I can't remember who the fielder was, but that was fan interference, but they don't have the cameras down there. I get it. It's a AAA stadium. Then put the cameras in. You know you're going to be there all year.
Oh, that's cold.
There was also, I watched a compilation and the Jays were involved where, I don't remember what the umpire's name was, but they counted that he had 15 or 16 just like completely blown pitch calls, including one that was right down Broadway. Like dead center. Could not have been more in the middle. Yeah. MLB officiating. Liam, you're up. Cold performer of the week.
I have a few, but I'm going to go with, I think I mentioned it before. I've got a little bit of a mouse issue going on in my yard right now, which most of us do. I'm just trying to deal with it. And it might not be a mouse anymore because
It might be something larger.
They're stealing my traps.
Could be a vole.
It could be a vole. I'm wondering if I should flood it. I don't know. It seems like a crazy thing because if I flood it, then they're going to come out. I got to catch them that way. I don't know.
Then you got a tussle on your hands.
I know. That might be like bigger than I want to deal with. So
Yeah, like a badger pops out and you're like,
yeah,
whoa.
imagine like that would be crazy. So
Guess we're not using the
when
yard.
I mean they're stealing them, I literally like one of them has gone missing, and the other two today were both sent
Why don't
off.
you just go get the glue traps?
Because then I have to deal with that.
You were literally picking up a dead, squished body.
No, but then like my parents' dog is coming soon, so like I'm just gonna have to get rid of these traps soon anyway. Because what if he steps in one and all of a sudden?
Okay, but would you rather not just pick up a rectangle with a mouse that's dead and stuck on it? Or would you rather get in there with something that's far smaller and this mouse is cut in half, there's blood and guts everywhere?
Ew.
There is.
And you're like, I need to reuse this trap too, so I got to figure that out.
Yeah.
It's quite disgusting.
Then you get some peanut butter on your finger, you're like, I wonder if I should.
Still good.
Bit of blood, bit of hair.
Say stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really messed up situation. And then today, to conclude, I found one like halfway down this hole. Like it's really crazy, but I've literally caught mice.
Get a GoPro over there, let's figure it out.
I might get a camera there. That's a good idea. Yeah,
Report back next Friday,
my
please.
mouse issue. If anyone has suggestions, let me know.
What the hell is going on?
I have 9 traps in my yard right now, by the way.
Have you considered moving?
I literally moved in a year ago tomorrow.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Time to move. My cold form of the week. I'm
Flamethrower.
just going to say the noise. You know what I'm talking about. That's it.
That's a joke. That's an absolute joke, is what it is.
All right. Let's finish off the podcast with some positives. I'm going to reverse the order. Liam, you are up next. Hot form of the week.
Okay, so mine's going to start negatively, unfortunately, but obviously there was the passing of the Elks owner yesterday, which was brutal news. Only been in charge of the team for a year, but did a really, really good job, I think. And Noah Curtis, who I believe plays for the Elks, or did at least, I'm not 100% sure to be honest, but I literally just saw this. But he wrote on Twitter, I am forever grateful for Mr. Thompson and the impact he had on me and my family. When my father was in need of a heart transplant last year, he and his wife sent me $20,000 for medical bills and the supplies he needed. And he said, thank you to the Thompson family. So I just thought that was like
That's
a
awesome.
cool thing to show, like the impact of what Larry and his family did for the Elks in just such a short period, unfortunately. Luckily, his family's still going to continue his legacy. So, yeah, sad news, but this is good to read.
I had Jones barbecue and foot massage, but I was just like, not today. Rick, you're up. Hot form of the week.
2 words for you. Ryder Cup.
Yeah, 3. England is up. Europe is now up 3-4 in the thing.
It's
They
all of
lost
Europe,
one.
buddy.
I know, but I meant all of them are good for me right now.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
The arrogance. USA. Shut up.
Tyler, you're up. Hot form of the week.
Meaningful baseball. I'm pissed off about umps. I'm not going to bed well because the Jays lose. I hate the Yankees. I hate the White Sox now for some reason too. I hate fucking everybody. I love meaningful baseball.
I'm staying alive.
So the Yankees have to lose to the who?
Orioles now.
And you see them yesterday, or you see them
They're
today?
dressed up in like fucking minions.
Yeah.
But tonight they got Rogers on the bump. He's very good. They
Well,
should.
hopefully he's not wearing his goddamn minion costume
I think it
anymore.
was just
He's
for the rookies.
better have been. There's a lot of rookies.
Yeah.
Hot form of the week for me is very easy. I had the ultimate sports weekend in Minneapolis this last weekend. Friday night, we went to a high school football game, which was a bananas experience. It was Edina versus St. Michael, which is apparently two schools that are going to be vying for the state championship.
Isn't that where Mason West
Mason West plays for Edina.
Yeah.
So we did see Mason West. He was the quarterback and also the punter, which I loved.
That's hilarious. And a first round pick.
And a first round pick of the Blackhawks. He goes, you know what? Last year of high school football, I'm in. I did learn, though, that he already has committed to going to play college hockey afterwards. So
Yeah.
riding it out.
For now. Kyler Murray also committed to play baseball.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was the 5th overall pick to the Oakland Athletics or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a early pick.
First round pick at least. Yeah.
Then from there, Saturday, doubleheader, we went to Twins and Guardians. Did not get to see Eric Zabrowski. I did see him warm up, I believe, before the 9th inning of the second game. He ended up sitting down because the Twins did not score a single run in 18 innings of baseball.
Wow.
That'll happen.
For that team, they're brutal.
Again, just as a little side quest, a little bit of fun. Betting on if there will, yes or no, be a run in an inning at a baseball game is electric. You got to make your own fun sometimes, people. And then obviously on Sunday, I went to the Vikings game, and it was a complete shit stomping from pretty much the opening drive. So
I couldn't believe that score. I really couldn't.
Isaiah Rodgers, 2 defensive touchdowns. He produced more yardage than the entire Bengals offense.
I had them on my fantasy team, the Vikings defense.
I also had the Vikings defense on my fantasy team. It's the only reason that I beat Uncle Rico in the real life league.
We have a great rule in my fantasy league where most teams do this, but like every defense starts with 10 points, right? You guys play that way?
Yep.
We don't have that anymore. We just have every defense starts at 0, and you can only build up points instead of lose points.
Can you go into the negatives?
Nope.
In the real life league, doesn't it start at 0?
I think we actually might be the same. Yeah, I don't remember.
It's way better because there's nothing worse than like losing points.
The only reason I won was because of the Vikings defense, because I got like 30 some points from them or something.
They did great. I got 31 from them, I think.
Well,
maybe
thank you for supporting Minnesota.
You're welcome.
It was a very, very lovely weekend. A couple of things real quick. Skull clap before the game. Awesome. 2, these men are gigantic. If you've never been to a NFL game before, went down to field level, well, not quite field level, but we were watching some of the warm-ups. The linemen were doing their like quick step thing.
Yep.
I'm just like, you guys are monsters, all of you. Gigantic humans. Obviously, the Vikings won. TJ Hawkinson got a touchdown, which I bet on. Very nice. So shout out to Sports Weekend, Ultimate Sports Weekend in Minneapolis.
We the best.
We haven't done this in a while. There's a hockey game tonight, so we're going to give a little preseason score prediction. Let's see how good we are at a preseason score prediction. Liam, you're up first.
I think they will lose due to goaltending. They will lose 5-4.
Who's they?
The Oilers,
Okay.
of course.
4-2 Edmonton.
We have the Jets lines yet.
No, that's what I was just kind of looking for. I'll say the Oilers lose 4-1.
I have to think of what score bid I want to do this year. I'm really tempted to go back to 4-2.
You can't break it out in the preseason.
All right, so then I'll go 9-6. Go Oilers.
Nice.
Have a great weekend, everybody.